hurry to get from something stupid to nothing at all.
For this list, we're taking a look at the most famous galactic races in comics, whether they're good or evil, and ranking them based on a mixture of fan appeal and infamy.
You heard him! This is not a drill, poozers! Let's go!
Number 10, Tamaranians. Starting off our list is the ever-so-beautiful race of humanoid aliens with a propensity to name themselves after spices. A people ruled by their emotions. It only makes sense that their powers stem from those emotions as well.
I always was the better fighter. Not anymore!
Boundless confidence and joy grants them superhuman strength and flight. The most famous Tamaranian is of course Coriander, aka Starfire, a resident Teen Titan, and an on-again, off-again romance of Dick Grayson.
You know, Corey, you and I could just...
Fun!
What?
That's it! That's what we need!
Generally pretty mellow and cheerful, Tamaranians can still get just as angry and wrathful as any of the other franchise's villains.
If you wish not to be destroyed, you will leave me alone!
Number 9, Malthusians.
Shall we put it to a vote? All in favor?
More commonly known as the Guardians of the Universe. These guys may not look that intimidating, but they're one of the most ancient species in all of creation.
Like hell! For once, Ranikar, we agreed.
Located at the center of the universe on the planet Oa, they're the ones behind the formation of the Green Lantern Corps, using them as their shining sword to battle the forces of darkness throughout the cosmos.
If you are to be our strength, these shall be your arms.
Obscenely intelligent, their struggle to maintain order often leads them to branch out into questionable moral territory.
As punishment, he was turned into disembodied energy and cast throughout the cosmos. We thought him gone, but it seems he has reconstituted himself in the antimatter realm.
Number 8, Symbiotes.
It's almost like the rock's bleeding. John, what is it? Did you say bleeding?
If you're a Spider-Man fan, then you're no doubt familiar with Venom and Carnage, the alien monstrosities who don't exactly like to play nice. Symbiotes would much rather use their great power for destruction rather than responsibility, so it's no surprise that they are the arch nemesis of Spider-Man.
Listen to me, Brock. You've got... Stop calling us that! We are Venom now!
Believe it or not, the beings that created these alien horrors were actually a peace-loving race known as the Clintar, but due to the corruption in their hosts, the symbiotes were twisted into something evil.
The symbiote's taking control. I gotta get it off. Oh, it's too late. It won't let me.
While characters like Agent Venom and even Spider-Man himself had used the aliens for good, the horrifying Carnage embodies the worst aspects of both alien and human nature.
Aren't we inhospitable?
I'll show you inhospitable.
Oh, you ruined my surprise.
Number 7, Reethers. Thanks to the masterful writing of Saga series creator Brian K. Vaughan, we're given a fantastical space opera with some literal out-of-this-world characters. Of the many warring alien species, we had to side with the inhabitants of Landfall's moon, the Reethers, a humanoid race with horns. These people may not be able to fly, but their ability to use magic makes them a favorite race in Vaughn's universe. Reethers like Marco gave us a great blend of swashbuckling adventure with a deep sense of pacifism, and The Will showed us just how awesome magic is. Yeah, we're definitely siding with the Moonies. Number 6, Martians from the DC Universe. While there may not be life on Mars in the real world, DC Comics gave us the green men we would have all loved to meet.
Trying to kiss you? On Earth, it's, a way of sharing affection.
In the DC Universe's interpretation, the red planet is home to 2 different types of Martians, one green and one white. While the paler counterparts are savage in nature, the green Martians are much more benevolent, and one of them is a key member of the Justice League.
Attention all personnel. Evacuate the watchtower immediately. Head for the Javelin Bay or the bridge transporter deck only. This is not a drill.
John Johns, aka the Martian Manhunter, is often regarded as the soul of the group, giving counsel and wisdom when no one else can.
You were a war hero. When did you turn into a coward?
He is not a coward. Men who have seen battle are often among those who hold life most dear.
How did you know what I was thinking?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to read your mind.
Number 5. Thanagarians. Whatever you do, don't mistake these winged creatures for angels, although we wouldn't blame you for confusing them with ancient Egyptian deities.
They decided to use their technology to improve the lives of the locals. And they succeeded. Beyond their wildest dreams.
Once a submissive race that worshipped demonic creatures known as the Great Old Ones, they eventually advanced to the point where they could traverse solar systems and reach different worlds thanks to a powerful substance known as the Nth Metal.
This is Commander Ro Talik of Thanagar.
Save the introductions for later. I must meet with your world leaders. The fate of this planet may hang in the balance.
Notable Thanagarians are Hawkman and Hawkgirl, who, in various mediums, always have been strong, brave, and confident.
You can't let your friends jeopardize our mission.
Number 4. Brood. No matter how colorful or exciting the universe seems to be, there's never a shortage of sinister insectoid aliens ready to rip a hero's face off. Say hello to the Brood. These swarms of giant flesh-eating bugs are similar to the creatures in the Alien franchise, save for their superior intelligence and the ease at which they traverse the stars. They've made enemies out of Ms. Marvel and the X-Men, and brought down empires by means of infestation, ruthlessness, and superior numbers. You may want to stock up on insect repellent, and a lot of it. Number 3. Kryptonians.
I warned you, harvesting the core was suicide. It has accelerated the process of implosion.
Our energy reserves were exhausted. What would you have us do, Al?
Look to the stars.
For all intents and purposes, the Kryptonian race is almost identical to humans in terms of appearance and biology. Sure, they may have space travel and a deeper understanding of the universe than we do, but we're basically galactic cousins.
These lawmakers, with their endless debates, have led Krypton to ruin.
That is, until you expose a Kryptonian to a yellow sun. Then they basically become the most powerful beings in the universe. With the majority of the Kryptonian race lost when their planet was destroyed, 2 particular Kryptonians, Jor-El and Lara, had their act together enough to send their son to Earth, thus ensuring the survival of their species.
Make a better world than ours, Cal.
Number 2. Kree.
Attention, Kree ship. You've entered restricted Earth space.
Incorrect. Your station is in restricted Kree space. Surrender or be destroyed.
Fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe got their first look at this intergalactic civilization in 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy. Often depicted as blue-skinned and militaristic, notable Kree include Mar-Vell, who was the first Captain Marvel, and Ronan the Accuser, who made one hell of an impact on the silver screen.
Behold! Your guardians of the galaxy!
The wars between the Kree Empire and the other galactic empires like the Shi'ar are the centerpieces of many major events in the Marvel comic universe.
My name is Ms. Marvel, and I'm here to welcome you to Earth. Now go home.
Their constant tampering with genetic modification eventually created the Inhumans, and their propensity to annex neutral worlds has led them to trade blows with the Avengers on more than one occasion.
You represent the leaders of this planet?
Well, I am pretty popular, but...
Surrender your planet to the Kree Empire, and you may live.
Whoa. Let's slow down here.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Skrulls.
This is Queen Varanki. Iron Man and Nick Fury have been dealt with. Commence with invasion.
If you live in the Marvel Universe, chances are they've taken the form of someone you know and are planning to replace you with one of their own any day now. First appearing as enemies of the Fantastic Four, this race of shape-shifting warriors have battled the galaxy's greatest empires and even infiltrated Earth's mightiest heroes on several occasions.
And if you're not a Skrull, then you've got nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah? Unless you're a Skrull.
Despite losing much of their population during landmark comic events like Annihilation and Secret Invasion, they remain a deadly threat to everyone in the galaxy. One look at a Super Skrull will show you just that.